How's it going? Luke Sliska here, starting a project for my automatic chicken water. I've got my 55-gallon food grade rain barrel. The key to getting to doing this is having one with a lid. One, so you can get in there and clean it out. I plan on cleaning mine out, just in case any algae builds up, anything like that. And then two, the style that I'm doing, I've got this quarter turn ball valve. It's like I don't know if they call it a silcock or what exactly they call it. But it's got a 1-inch MPT threads on it. Then I got a PVC coupler that has female 1-inch MPT threads, and you can screw them together. And what I'm going to do is drill a hole at the bottom, put it through it, and then thread it on there. So this will act as my nut to keep this on there, and hopefully seal it up, make it nice and watertight so it does not leak. And again, to be able to reach all the way down in there, I might have to get my kids to get in there and help me out with that. But I'm gonna drill a hole in it. Definitely will not reach all the way in there. Alright, back here, the next day, yesterday, I started my rain barrel water system for my chickens. I got the hose bib put in it, drilled the hole, 1/8" hole, put that through, and put has male threads on it, so that went through the barrel. And then I've got a female 1/2" PVC or 3/4" PVC female coupler. Threaded that on there, so I've got that, and I've got it out there by my chicken coop right now. I come in here a little while back when I was getting ready to start this project. My son and I, my son's 11, he had never done any kind of PVC work yet, so it was kind of a rainy, crappy day. We were in our garage, and I showed him how to put stuff together. So these are the stuff that he's done, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish putting them together now and get this project going. Those of you that aren't used to, don't work with PVC on a regular basis or anything like that. Purple, I think there's purple, I think there's blue. I don't know if there's any, I know there's clear. But the colored stuff is basically so you can tell it's done, and or for home inspectors to know that it's done, stuff like that. But this purple and blue stuff is a cleaner. It cleans and etches and prepares the plastic for a better seal. Is it absolutely necessary? No, it's not. I worked for a guy who never bought any of the cleaner, and then he got pinched. He got an inspection done where he didn't have any cleaner on his products. We had to completely rip everything out and prime it and clean it. and put it back together. So then from then on, he would buy a bottle of the cleaner primer, and then he would dump it into the cement, into the bottle of cement, dump part of it in there, and make it colored. That way it would pass inspections and make it look like you did it right. He was just kind of the way he was. So, but for my chicken water system, it's not a big deal, but this is just kind of beat into me now over years of doing septic systems and all the stuff that I used to do. So it's just a step. And while you got it, just do the whole thing at once, and then you're done with it completely. And it's good to let it dry anyways. Normally I like to work on a piece of cardboard or something to try to keep all the stain off. That's just kind of my OCD. I'm out here in my shed today. I don't want to have my table stained with all this purple and glue and all that stuff, and then have to clean it and sand it. So I decided to put down a board, because this crap does get all over the place. Now when I put these on there, it doesn't make any difference, but I like to line everything up with the letters. That's just kind of my OCD on how I do it. I don't think it'll hurt it one way or the other, but then like I said, that's just the way I was taught how to do it. What's beat into my brain, so it's just how I do it. Everybody's got their own little way of doing things. And for this chicken water system, I got these tees. I'll show them to you here in just a little bit. I got these tees off of Amazon along with my chicken, like the automatic water cups. Run a 1/2 inch PVC pipe with a 1/2 inch coupler with a, I don't know, they call this a 1/4 or 1/8 inch tee on it. But when I plugged into Amazon those automatic chicken water cups or whatever, it automatically popped up with, people usually buy these things too, and it automatically brought these tees up. So it's kind of handy. I would have had the cups out here. We're in the process of doing a deep spring cleaning last weekend or the weekend before, can't remember which. And I've had them sitting, these automatic water cups. I've had them sitting on my counter in the exact same spot for quite a while, about a month now. And my wife moved them on me, so I'm sure other people can relate. Had them sitting in the same spot forever, knew exactly what they were, where they were to, and all that. Literally, she moved them, and all of a sudden, that's exactly when I needed them. So, go figure. So now I gotta wait till she gets home so she can tell me where she put my stuff. But oh well, I'll get done what I can get done. And the system, how I'm gonna do it, is gonna be a 55-gallon food grade plastic barrel that for right now, I'm just gonna fill out of the garden hose. But then when I get the next step done on my chicken coop project on my run, I've got to put a fascia board on there. And once I get that fascia board put on there, then I can put a gutter system on it, and then I can do rainwater catchment with it. But until then, until I get that done, which that's down the list of priorities, that's the ultimate goal, is to have rainwater, so I don't have to run the garden hose out there all the time. But for right now, it's not going to be the end of the world. So it'll go rain barrel, and then I just bought a stainless steel braided washing machine connection. So it's got a garden hose connector on each end, so it's what the washing machines run. That way I can make it quick attach. I've seen some guys will take and put a union in the PVC, and I was gonna do that, but then I would have had to figure out the geometry of all my angles to get it from outside my chicken coop through my hardware cloth, and then the geometry of making the bend. With the stainless steel braided dishwasher or washing machine connector, I don't have to worry about it at all. It's flexible. I can just cut a hole in my hardware cloth, run it in there. I can just put this on level and put straps on it, or pipe straps or whatever. Put those on there. I can have this good to go, and then I can connect it and unhook the barrel at that stainless line, and I can clean out the barrel and all that stuff. I just think it'd be easier, quicker. So that's the route I decided to go. I don't know if it's right, I don't know if it's wrong, but that's the step I'm going to take. So if anybody's got any other ideas or stuff that's worked for them, I'm more than happy to hear it. More than happy to learn. Normally have a lot more workspace on my bench here, but you can see right here I've got a book match slab. It's a slab of walnut. It's about 42 inches wide together and 13.5 foot long. We cut it on the mill a couple years ago, and a girl up the road, a neighbor up the road, her and her husband bought their very first house, and she called me looking for something, looking for a slab for a tabletop. He has a large family, and they get together for dinners a lot, so this will be perfect. So they're going to use it for that. So I'm trying not to work on it because it's about a $2,000 slab of wood sitting there. So trying not to get any primer and glue on it. now put these screws in here. I do not have flat yet. This will be a temporary thing. That was good. So finally found the cups that my wife hid on me. These are what they are. They just come down and allows the water to flow. They've got these plastic nuts on them, these little wing nuts, if you want to put them into like a 5-gallon bucket or some other kind of, or I could put them directly into that blue barrel. But I'm not going to do that, so I'm not going to use the plastic nuts. Got a little water on there, so it doesn't need red tape on. One more turn. Good switch. What's the problem? What's the problem? What's doing, friends? What's doing, friends? What, you got that, Huh? You got that, I got the automatic chicken water all done up. You can see the chickens like it. One thing I learned is you definitely need to have it secure. These chickens were in here knocking it around a lot. And what it did is it just automatically just drained out the water barrel. So definitely got to have that done. But as you can see, they have water in them. But pretty simple setup. Just a 55-gallon barrel that a friend of mine salvaged, actually from the landfill. Just a food grade barrel. A water hose, hose bib, silcock, whatever you want to call it. A stainless steel washing machine connection. That's my flexible union to be able to hook it and unhook it back up. For winter time, for cleaning the barrel, just in case it gets anything in it. And then some 1/2-inch PVC, some tees, and some water cups I got off Amazon. And the tees were off Amazon as well. So I've got hardly anything invested into it as far as money goes. And then time, I have like an afternoon into doing it. So yeah, not bad at all. And now the chickens have plenty of water and we don't have to worry about them as much. So, and like I said, we got what, 22 chickens, so they'll go through some water. So if you like stuff like this, I do it all the time. Just random little projects like this, whether it be the chicken coop, grading, just a bunch of little random projects around the house, my grass, my yard. I got a big backyard project coming up that I'm gonna be filming. That's about a 700 square foot addition to my deck. I got about 18 yards of concrete that I'm gonna be pouring out there, and then putting up our swimming pool and fixing the deck, or putting the deck around it. Another little deck off of our bedroom, and then I haven't decided if I'm gonna get it done this year or not, but I would like to do an outdoor wood-fired pizza oven and do an Argentina grill right next to the pizza oven. So we'll see if I got time for that or not this year, depending on how everything else goes and how work goes and stuff like that. So bunch of projects to do, and I'll be trying to get videos of them as we go. I got food plots to plant here in just a little bit for deer season, for all the critters. So I'll be doing that. Let's see here, what else I got. Doing some work on with my land management business, forestry mulching coming up. Probably have some timber harvest that'll be coming up on a property I just got done working on, that I'm working with our local village on. Making a usable space for the kids, turn them into JFL fields, and they got a bunch of walnut trees there. So we just met with a timber buyer last night about that. So might make a short video of the timber buying or timber cutting process, and go through how, you know, what we're doing there, making a healthy timber and things of that nature. And then on our property, back behind, way back over here, we just got our timber stand improvement forestry management plan in, so we'll be implementing that as well. So we'll be doing some hack and squirt and things of that nature in there. So I'll definitely be getting videos of that. And a neighboring property got enrolled into the same program through the same local forester or state forester. So I've got the information that she's gonna be hiring me on that. So if you like all that stuff, stick with me. I'm learning this video stuff, but these are things, all these projects are stuff that I've been doing for quite a while. Just trying to get into the videoing of it, so show you what I've done, things I've learned along the way. We'll see how it works out. You know, if you have any, like I said, if you have any comments, any tips, any things you think I could be doing different, you know, definitely hit them in the comments. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you like stuff like this, and we'll just try to keep going. So thank you very much. See you on the next one.